Hello, muchachos. Hello, hello, hello. Let me give me 1 second. 1 second, broskies. 1 second. Why the fuck? 1 second, boys. 1 second. Oh, all Cuva secondaries updated. Have fun. Smiley face. All Cuva secondaries. All Cuva secondaries. Boom. All Cuva secondaries updated. Nice, nice. You're unlucky, that's what happened. You're unlucky. I'm going to farm some weapons. I need the electricity arcoplasmor. I need the electricity. I need the electricity arcoplasmor. That's the plan, boys. That's the plan today. So I have to do Parvos. Pussy. The electricity Shut up. Shut up, me. I'm slowly working on updating everything. Everything here is updated. All of these guys are fine. Only these two have the wrong element. This thing needs heat and this thing needs electricity. And I also have to format the arcoplasmor. I need to format this thing. I need to. When I format it, I'm going to be very happy. Very happy man with a very happy plan. Also, this is wrong. Electricity. There we go. What's this? This is the bulwark one. That head can go to hell. Yep. Varl electricity bulwark. There we go. I'm nearly done with everything here when it comes to the good tenet. I mean, not really good tenet. I did all of the tenet, I did all the Kuva. I even invested into this thing. Manka Giga, no more. No more, boys, no more. This thing isn't good. The only problem with this weapon is... Not really the only problem. The problem with this weapon is... The stances are kind of outdated, and the follow through is 40, which is the worst follow through in the entire game. So when it comes to clearing, it's better for you to use this. Didn't put the I mean, I can just unlock it and put it in, but I won't do it now. I won't do it now. So Kuva's all finished. I had to do all of these guys. Kill me, man. Fucking kill me. It was miserable. A miserable experience. Slammiest looking slammer. It's not a good one. It's not a good one, dudes. Believe me, it's not good. I spent like couple hours looking at this shit. Tenet is nearly done. Codas are done. I'm done with Codas. Primaries. I'm done with this. I just have to change these two elements. And I think I need to change the element on... No, I can't do element change on this thing. I will say heat. I'm not going to change the element. Fuck that. This thing needs an element change. Maybe. Maybe not. Need to think about it. These guys all fine. Oh yeah, Czar. I need an element change on Czar. I need this to be heat. Is the website legit in the end? A lot of stuff what I tested, dunes, was correct. Like a lot of stuff. The only two things I don't really know if it's correct, it's the multiplicative CO and get on a zap working on some incarnons. That's the only two things I don't know if it's correct. But it looks legit. You always have to refresh the DPS. There was a guy in ESO that was using Hydroid and Necro Subsume, spamming his one. Apparently he thinks that Rain Spirit can kill everything. He's blind. Noko's Pride Bottom. You said the guy in ESO, he was using Hydroid and Necro Subsume. Oh, Noko's. Ah, I read it Noko's. I read it Necros. It's Noko's. Yeah, that I don't know about that one. I I got used to Necros rather than Noko. Let's see. All of this is finished. All of this is finished. Uh, all of this is finished. I also made the build that Cynical told me. The blast electricity. I don't mind it. I think it's good. It has single target. It has clear. It sucks balls slow. It doesn't scale. The ability just doesn't scale. It has viral. It has corrosion, but it doesn't do any damage. That's like priming with Epitap and using Ember's first ability. I mean, technically, Ember's first ability can proc viral with Nourish. That's finished. Koda is finished. Kuva is finished. Tenet is finished. I want to change the element on this thing as well. Maybe not. Maybe just keep it as cold. I don't know. Tenet. I have to format this thing, but I don't really feel like formatting it. It's Coda. I'm done with these guys. I'm happy with these guys. Next thing I have to look into is this. Primes. You know, primes, man. I have to look into primes. I won't do it all on stream. I like doing the shit freaking off stream. So I can think, not yep. But I made this build, the Frostbite. And the Merciless, the generic one. You spent 20? Holy shit. I have to kill its sister today, Cynical. I have to farm a Arcaplasmor. I need a electricity Arcaplasmor. Or magnetic. Or magnetic or electricity. Maybe I should do magnetic. I think I should do magnetic. Now I think about it. Use 6 elemental vices. I might do magnetic. Just for another element, and magnetic can proc electricity. And I will build electricity here. But I'm nearly done. I never invested fully on the Arcaplasmor. Oh yeah, this thing blows. No man, wait, there's no room for that, dudes. No room. Other elements, other stuff does more damage. This thing is useless now. There's no room to fit this thing anymore, and it's not good. When I read this thing, I just believe this thing just a 10 times worse primary crocs. And you never have room for this. The flux overdrive. It says here stash chance fluctuates between 150 and 250 over 5 seconds while the beam is fired. It's just very, I don't know, consistency is like whatever. If this was Excel slot, I will put it here, but because I have to remove one of these mods to use it, it just isn't worth it. It just isn't worth it. So it's better for me to use like a primary croc setup, but primary croc setup on this weapon isn't good. It needs damage. It has horrible damage. So I made 2 builds, Frostbite and Deadhead, and these 2 are like generally the best ones. I also updated the turret. Yes, dunes, but there is no room for it. There's really no room for it. No room. We're going to use that, a magnetic proc, does no damage, over a large electricity damage that gives you 165%. You need these 2 for viral or corrosion or whatever. This is for multiplicative CO, critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot, and savvy. No room. This is more damage than Volt. I like this. I like it. But no room. Jesus, Lotus, you scared the fuck out of me. Basically made a lot of builds old and useless. Oh yeah, well, I did this. Yes, I know it, Torrid. I updated all my Torrid builds. Now they're all up to date. I thought you love synergy, Uncle. Yes, I do, but when there is room for it, dudes. I do, but when there's room, you know. I updated my Torrid builds. This is the Blast Corrosion generic pure. This is the Acuity setup with primary Croxy. And the Deadhead setup, which is a viral heat. 3 builds. I think people are going to enjoy this weapon more. Next time I make a build video. No, Raven Torrid. I'm trying to sell it, alright? I'm trying. I need to activate that bullshit. Where is it? WARFRAME Market. That did something to WARFRAME Market if you don't do anything to it. After like a couple of hours, it turns off. So you always have to be on. Always. The internet hates sorry because how good it is. It's very brainless. We yapped about it. We did. Oh yeah, do you know what I touched? You will never guess this weapon. No Firestorm? You don't really need it. The weapon already clears. You don't need Firestorm for another clear. It's also not that consistent. It's a small AoE that enemies need to be near it. You just like consistency and you don't really need it. There's a weapon I touched today. The Proboscis Cernos. I touched this weapon today. I'm not gonna lie. This thing saved it. This thing. It's so much better with this thing. I made a build video. I'm going to release it today. And isn't that bad at all. It just isn't. It gives it a lot of stash chance, which is very important. It gives it ammo economy, and it had a horrible ammo economy. It has like maximum ammo 13. Without ammo drum, it's 7. There we go. But yeah, this arcane here saved it. It made it a much better weapon. I made a viral corrosion heat setup. Viral gas electricity setup, and the viral electricity blast setup. And all of these builds are good. I will show you before I start farming Tenet Archiplas more. Tenet Archiplasmor. There we go. Oh no, I turned off my Warframe market. Fucking hell, it's so stupid. I need to be careful. There we go. Heat? No. No. You can. You can, but the thing is, this exists. This thing exists. With Elemental Vice, who cares? Yeah, if you have 5 form on the Archiplasmor, it doesn't really matter. But this thing exists, gives you a massive electricity damage increase. And Archiplasmor can headshot, so you can remove like this for Deadhead and use this. And you have a very powerful single target burst. It's overall like very good single target burst. Even without Merciless, even without Deadhead and electricity. But you don't really need heat. You really don't. You can use heat. You can do heat and add like Scaring Inferno or Incendiary Coat. That also works. So you will have heat, viral, radiation. But you won't make heat higher than viral. Yeah, you won't be able to do that. I don't know, I think magnetic, heat, electricity, those three are solid. Incendiary Cope. Incendiary Cope. I also have a Riven for this thing. I have 2. Sadly, the Riven Disp on this thing suck a cocky. Did you get the idea tinkering on the website? For the Proboscis? No. No, I was looking into what to make for this year because I'm saving a lot of stuff for next year dunes. And I looked at this thing, and the last time I made a build video was 2014, last year. So I was like, why not just redo it? You will never proc magnetic. I mean, if it procs, it helps you out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. This is the Proboscis. Look at it, boys. It's good. 2014. Did I say 2014? 2024. Then I made the gas electricity build, which is also good. This is also up against armored enemies, so it's not going to do much. But believe me, even up against armored enemies, this thing shreds. It's also quite nice. Boop. Let me show you one more time. One more time. It's kind of nice, man. Primary Crocs truly save this thing. With buffs, of course, you're going to do more. It's kind of not poopy. It's no longer poopy. Sonic car? You mean this thing? Here it is, Cynical. Here you go. It's his primary tunes. It's not a secondary. Oh, if you're talking about Sonic core, you cannot proc radiation. That doesn't work either, really? But this is the only way to make it work. I mean, Sonic sucks. He has a way too low base damage. Why does it shoot so fast? Why does it shoot so fast? Oh, do you know why? Lethal Torrent and Reinforced Bond, that's why. That's why. Alright, let me go farm. Maybe Dunes is right. Maybe Dunes is right. Maybe not do electricity. Maybe not do magnetic, just do electricity. Let me just check. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Watch this. Do 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 do. Tenet. Tenet Arca plus more. I'm going to spawn a corrupted bitch. Spawn the level I can fight in this room. We're going to do magnetic, and we're just going to copy all of these. So I don't know if the multiply the CEO works on this thing. On this website, to be honest. That's the only thing I don't know how to do. What else do I have on my Arca Plus more? Only good thing on Talis is influence. Probably. Or Raffle Advance. Just to scale the daggers. Those like shards, whatever it is. Tenet Arca Plasmor has... Yo, Valkyr Bill slaps holy. What arcane should I use on Talis if only melee arcane? I don't have his... you should do influence. You should do influence on Talis. Influence. You need to use semi-shotgun cannonade for multiplicative CO. Use it the highest one. This thing. Prime Chill Grasp. Merciless. 10 stacks of viral. 1 second DPS. Doesn't really matter if you do 1 minute of DPS or 1 second. This is DPS per second. So let's see, dudes. This is with magnetic. So it goes up to like 1. Okay, so if I do electricity, put this thing here, the DPS will skyrocket. I also have to add the galvanized acceleration. There we go. That's going to help out the weapon. So 2.6, 11, 29, and if I change this to electricity, it gives you like one less element, but you need to remember, dudes, this is a shotgun to shoot a lot of projectiles, and it does have a 81.60% stat chance. You know, it has like a solid stat chance. Maybe you're right, dudes, about one thing, and that is burst DPS is definitely going to be better with electricity, but if something like survives 1 or 2 shots from Arca Plasmor, which is most enemies will not, I think this is better. You know, you just give it one more element. There's nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose. You haven't seen viral waiting? Well, we can look into this. Watch. So like this, let's see. We see electricity impact. Impact is always guaranteed into viral. There is some radiation proc. Yeah, it doesn't show consistent magnetic. There is one magnetic here. There's one over here. Then over here we see a huge chunk of impact electricity procs with an electricity tick. Radiation. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you should just go pure electricity. Pure electricity, it's maybe going to make... Yeah, electricity is going to be higher, right? No, it won't. It won't. Maybe it will. Doesn't Arca Plasmor come with... Let me check. Oh, Arca Plasmor is just radiation? Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. For electricity to be the highest damage type, I need to nerf my Prime Chill Grasp. You know, I need to nerf Prime Chill Grasp and use electricity here and do cold. Reload. Maybe this. Maybe do something like this. But I think this is a nerf to DPS. Maybe not. Yeah, it's just worse. Here's what happens. We do have more consistent electricity ticks, but we lost burst DPS. If you're nerfing grass, what's the whole point of charge shell? For this to be more consistent? Yeah, for this shit to be more consistent. Now let's spawn level this. There we go. This thing has, okay, 10 million, that's correct. In 1. Okay, let's see in 1 second. This is also with 10 stacks of viral, remember that? Okay. Maybe it is more damage. I mean, it's obvious it's more damage. It's kind of obvious. But making electricity the highest damage type is kind of nice. You will have like much stronger bursts, you know, dudes? You know, boys? Where is... yeah, you're going to have much stronger bursts. Because more likely to proc electricity. No, I'm not going to use that. Do you know what? Do you know what? Let's freaking get the Archiplasmor, for the love of God. And then yap about it. I'm going to use electricity. Fuck it. If people that want the website, I'm going to link you. The website is kind of complicated. So good luck. Let me just find my stream. Here we go, boys. Just use Elemental Vice. You have to farm it 3 times, and I'm not doing that. I'd rather farm it. Plus, I need a higher element. I only have 31%. I need this to be higher. Need this to be higher. I need electricity Warframes. Warframe. Kuva Lich. I need a fun electricity frame. Let's see, electricity frames. We have Banshee's electricity frame, that makes no sense. Caliban, Excalibur, Gaia, Limbo, Nova, Valkyr, Volt. I think it's time to play Volt. Yep, it's time to play Volt. Yep. Watching get 20 doesn't matter. I'm going to still get an increase. All right. Use Haro. Is Haro electricity? I don't believe Haro is electricity. No, he's magnetic. Volt. Alright, Torred, Barry Allen. Everything looks clean. Anybody wants to farm some Tenant? No, I'm not using Vice. I need the element increase. Also, I kind of like doing this. I haven't done this for quite a while. Let's see. Damn, this community is filled with lazy people. You farming the Chakur? I updated the Chakur builds left on my Kuva, on my Overframe. They both use heat. So you Gucci. They both use heat.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Fuck off! Wow. Oh shit, I haven't done this shit for quite a while. I forgot what you do here. You like toss this? I don't remember. Or you just kill them. Oh, you just destroy this and you get standings. That's kind of cool. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-doo. Elemental Vice, these boys. You truly think I'm going to keep a Arcaplasmor with 31%? Fuck no. I don't mind Arcaplasmor. Whenever I use it, I really enjoy it. Alright, here we go. I'm sorry for the boys, I'm not using Falcor, I'm using the Zores. The reason I'm doing this is to piss off the Falcor users. Come on, spawn me the bitch.
This next candidate claims she has shed the bond of idleness and aspires to become
Fuck you!
sister.
Please! Oh! First try. First fucking try, man. Holy shit. First freaking try.
Remember it with every screaming nerve.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
No, it's not going to be 20. It's going to be higher. Let's see. I hope she's pretty.
Continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
I hope she's pretty. Oh my god. She doesn't look horrible, but still.
So it's not all bad.
There's no way.
I have the most fun with
How is that
idiots and
possible?
mean people, and you're both.
You cannot get 20. The lowest you can get is 25, and I got 25. How is that possible, dude? Out of 25 to 60 and you give me 25? How? At least I got electricity. At least I got electricity. Ephemera? This thing around her head? I don't know, maybe I have it, I don't know. How, man? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Alright, let's go in. That's kinda sad. Where is she?
I'll
Venus?
take that.
I'll play. Doesn't matter if you play on. I'll play with people. I'll play with peeps. Low key fire for a grandma? Hell yeah. I hope it isn't a wig. Do. What the hell? She already spawned. Or maybe that's not mine. No, that's this dude's. The Severgod that's going to die because he has no survivability. Boy, you have the shield gate. Oh no. Where the fuck are we? Oh my god, I'm slow.
The time I'm done with you,
Does he know that his girlfriend is here?
reflected in a puddle.
What are you waiting for, Hound?
Oh wait, that's mine. No, it isn't. That's his. Why did mine show up? There she is, buddy. What the fuck?
This sucks rocks through 3 miles of thin pipe. Boom for mom.
What the fuck?
Sisters used to say children would just
So good. What happened to you?
they thought they were so smart. So funny. Well,
Friend?
who's laughing now, huh?
What happened to you, buddy?
Who is laughing?
You turned into a statue. What the fuck? Oh. Alright, buddy, go in. Surprise me. It's this one, huh? Go in, buddy. We're done. Nice. Somehow he died, but he didn't die, turned into a statue. That passive is so freaking pointless on him. It's so funny because they removed that from Inaros and brought it back on another frame.
Whatever. Just give me your money.
I'm not buying it. The games are designed to be played. Not to freaking buy everything. That's the last thing I do. I want to farm. Farm. See ya, man. What's this? Capture? Capture. It was obvious the weapon will be bad from that name.
We received intel that
I do remember I had a
Cernos had
funny
enemy
name
operations
character.
this year. Find them and
I have to
capture them.
check.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never
Ah! What the hell? This guy's level 75.
Mission complete.
2 and
Captain
12.
has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Burns, still holding. Right. We have to win.
2 and 12, huh? There we go. Seven. I don't know why I read 7 is 2. You said 7 and 12. I don't need you, Grandma. Grandma, can you just die? New players are doing the hardest content almost in day one.
This is a really bad idea on your part.
What are you doing? What the fuck is happening? Why am I sliding? Michael Jackson?
Alright, didn't need those losers anyway.
If I had the power, I will wipe Rain on Cynical's account so they feel the true new player experience. Nah, dude. You won't find that from me. What will happen with me, Dunes, is I will just quit Warframe. There's no point in playing this shit over again. All over again? Hell no. Hell no.
I'm taking your stuff.
I will just delete the game if I have to redo all of this shit. Alright, next doodly rescue. Oh, we got Riss. We got Riss. Let me put a Riss. Let's see. Maybe Riss is number 1. Riss. And where's Quill? There we go. Riss and Quill are going to be like that. Let's continue.
You tried killing me, and look how that turned out. I guess you just weren't the right tool for the job.
You're going to have to... Yeah, I remember that, Cynical. That you became a farm lord. Yes, but I will never play a game like Warframe again, all over. Hell no. Because this is a very time-gated game. Too many dailies and weeklies, bullshit, and everything is heavily samey. I'll lose my mind. Like me replaying Eldering, I will do that shit. Some people don't want to redo all the catacombs and caves. I will redo all of that. But this game, this is like a 1,000-hour game. Like a new player to get to my point, he has to spend like over 500 to 1,000 hours. To have all the shit I have.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much
To have the
time.
knowledge. Like, they're so heavily time gated. There's too much dailies and weeklies. Quests. They have to do nodes. Regular star chart. You will lose your mind, dudes. You will lose your mind.
Hurry.
You'll lose your fucking mind.
I knew you would come. Thank you.
Time gated skill issue. Good luck leveling your syndicates in one day. You know. Wasn't there like for Tuna you have to be level 5 to do Ord Mother? For a new player, you're going to be there for a couple of weeks. Did you kill him? Holy shit, an Ember player. What the fuck? You don't see this shit.
Kinda sucks that you only get experience after you need it, huh? Prepare for an experience. Great. Now I have to order another one.
I will try out Riss. Okay. Riss is not first.
Isn't that just lovely?
I saw the dog. Oh, you killed him? Nice. Fortuna is better now.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
And I think the only good thing about level rank 30 and above is getting more rep. Yeah, you get maximum like, what was it? You get more void tracers, storage, more rep, more rewards. Okay, so this is not correct. Risk can be like second, I guess. Risk can be second. Let's go in. Oh, she changed positions. Now she's Phobos. Survival, exterminate. No, this is capture. Sure.
We received intel that somebody
He
vital
was
to enemy
master rank
operations
30
is
in a
find
month.
and capture
Dude,
them.
imagine all the weapons he had to redo. That's like illness level. If you get to master rank 30 in 1 month, that's like ridiculous. That's not healthy. That mindset is fucked. That's complete fucked. Imagine doing ESO for a whole month, upgrading and leveling a bunch of garbage. Oof. You start the game and your first thing is getting to MR30. My god. That's like, holy.
I swear to the void, if you
He
were
was
able to
mooching
come,
off
you'd be a
from his viewers. Oh. Slaves? How is a... I mean, if you need format and plat, it's nice, man. Well, I only get one. I'm still mad at the garbage streamer. I don't know who, but believe me, I don't even want to know.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy
Don't
operations
even
is
want to
here.
know.
Find
What
them
the
and capture
hell?
them.
Did you take it? No. It didn't work. There you go. You said I'm still mad at that garbage streamer.
The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
And then I said, I don't, even if you tell me, no, I said, I don't even want to know who it is. Oh. I'm kind of happy I don't have viewers that constantly send me forma and shit. That would be awesome, but believe me, I wouldn't like it.
Your stuff.
Like having a guy that just constantly sends me forma and shit. Oof. That would be cool, but no, man, no. Let me guess, is he a Destiny player? Because we're getting a lot of Destiny streamers and YouTubers. Karige doesn't just form another currency. He sent me like twice.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
And that money went on taxes, bills. What the hell? I missed. Oop. Oh my god, thank you so much. I can never be that. Even if that generates a lot of hype and kids love that shit. Kids love yelling and screaming and shit. I cannot do that. Not because I'm old, it's just my person is different than that. I cannot beat that because that to me is mega fake. I remember a lot of large streamers that are no longer that. Used to be like mega screamy, yelly. They always say pog in the daily vocabulary. And now they're a completely different person. Like, you're forcing yourself to beat that. It's so tough, man. I can't. Maybe I should try. I nearly died. Holy. Oh, another one. Destiny's poopy. Poopy. I don't like how the game, everything what you do in the game, it feels like you're just following developers' footsteps. I don't like it. There's no like proper... The end game of that game is kinda also lame, to be honest with you. You're not really fighting a boss, you're doing puzzles around the boss. The bosses are like obstacles.
Need backup to take you down.
And I never liked that.
Delusional than I thought.
There's some bosses that I did enjoy in Destiny. I truly did, but man, I don't like how bosses are obstacles.
This is humiliating.
Riss is not even the second.
System.
Damn.
You have been promoted.
I know. Oh, you. Thank you. I'm gonna do to your favorite.
Left, to be honest with you, even if they never looked at me, I wouldn't care. You know, there are a lot of people that companies don't really care about, or you don't care about the company. You're just there to play their game and have a community around it.
The enemy is broken.
Do you know how many League players they are? Streamers? Holy shit. Most of them, the company doesn't even know they exist. There you go. I watch I don't know who that is, dude. Cynical. He shits on them. I don't know who that is. You should shit on D. They do a lot of stupid shit. Sata. Sata. Okay, Riss is last. Let's do this. I hope this is correct. I just hope. Zata is middle. I will do Quill. I don't care. I want to finish this shit as soon as I can. Jupiter.
Hey, Vanna, honey.
Bubble defense,
Guess who won the
exterminate.
sector? Don't hate me too
Let's do
much.
extermo. Give interview to a fucking Destiny player. Wait, really? There was an interview with a Destiny player and who played the game for 1 month? What the fuck? That's just to bring more audience, that's it. That's horrible. That's just audience. That's it. That's stupid. You should do like if they do an interview with Tactical Potato or Brozyme or something. A random Destiny player who just played the game for like maybe not even a month. That's stupid. The guy has no knowledge of the game. That's funny. Let's go over here. Swear to God, there were no enemies over here. I think they just spawned. There we go. No! Oh, thank goodness. This map, poopy. Uh-oh. What? I need this. Yoink. Every time you bring up health tanking, I'm just fucking annoyed, dudes. Because Pablo, I think I will speak upon everybody. If Pablo makes health tanking something like health gating, I'm going to be pissed off. You know, I'm going to be pissed. And if we don't get some proper stats changes on frames, and he needs to remove some of these frames with shields, because it's pointless to have frames with shield health and armor.
I will learn from this combat experience.
Like, I really hope
Ready for this
he touches that
combat.
system. Like, I want to see Roxy with no freaking shields, and she has a higher base health and armor. That's it. Same with Chroma. Remove the freaking shield. It's useless. Baruch, same thing. Get rid of the fucking shield. Make his armor bigger. I just hope something like that happens. Everybody has better health scaling. He implements new arcanes and new mods. He buffs vitality. There's like a new player vitality, which is mega weak, and later on you get like a better vitality that gives you twice as more health. Like he needs to do something like that to make it interesting. I hope, man. That's like the #1 change I want in this game. Pablo interview. It wasn't. I think here's the thing, dudes. What I believe. I think the existence of arcane persistence is to see the feedback and see how people are going to utilize the arcane. And right now, the only thing I see is people sacrifice 2 arcanes, multiple mods, and a helmet just to give themselves like what 20,000 armor, just to like health gate and all that shit. It's like so stupid. Like I want health. The more health you have, for you to like, obtain something from it. You sacrificed a lot to have this massive health. You need to be rewarded. But then you see everybody's just doing 50 health and abusing some kind of bullshit. Like, no, man, please, no. I love my survivability in video games. Please. Yeah, the reason why it got the magnetic nullification is because of AFK bitches. And because of that, everybody suffered. Not only was mega niche, I think I said this like 20 times. Not only it was mega niche, he made it that not a lot of Warframes can utilize it properly. You need to be status immune. Like, status immunity is more important than health and armor. There we go.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Bellicose and Blessing on my Oroxia? Oh, that's me testing dunes. I still want to utilize Bellicose on Oroxia, but I hate how Oroxia's 4 functions with Bellicose. You don't get the benefit. You have to like turn it off and turn it on because it doesn't snapshot. You know? And because it doesn't snapshot, you never benefit from Bellicose. Alright, let's see.
You didn't think you were gonna bump into me today.
Alright, let's see. Alright, Zata. If Zata isn't second, fuck this game. What the fuck, dude? That's so unlucky. I fucked up every single one. What are the odds? What are the odds, dude? That's so unlucky. Every single one I fucked up.
Motion. Spectacular. Do that to your favorite.
Every single one. Fucking hell.
Another job well executed.
Isn't most health tank has status immune in their kits anyways? A couple of them do. Grendel, for example.
Please. Boring.
I think we looked into this.
Closer.
Right, we did look into this.
No, not.
Let's look into it again, one more time. For example, Cernos is a health tanker, but she's a horrible one. Because she has no DR, her sustain is a augment, and you need to heavily build around health and armor to make her tanky, but she just isn't. Ash is invisible, but he is a health frame, no status immunity. Atlas has no status immunity. Baruch, he's kinda health warframe. He has a lot of DR, but for some unknown reason he has shields and a horrible health pool. Chroma, for example, he is a health frame, but no status immunity. Citron has no status immunity as well. Dagot has health, but she has no armor and has low shields. only designed for shield gating. She's immortal, but not consistent stats immune. I don't know what Ember is anymore. Excalibur is a health armor frame, no stats immune. Frost became something completely different, but he's a shield frame. He's a shield frame with armor, which makes no fucking sense. And then then Pablo gave him overguard. Like, what the fuck did you do to this frame? Gara, same thing, no stats immunity. She's also not a good health armor frame. Grendel needs augment. Haro, he needs an augment, but he's better a shield frame than an armor frame. He has stats immunity. She's a horrible health frame, warframe. Shield. Korra is a health and she's a health and armor warframe. But she's a horrible health armor warframe. She has no DR, no sustain, and she's better for shield gating than whatever you do now. Kullervo has stats immunity. Lavos has passive stats immunity. Nezha, does he have stats immunity? He has, right? You have to walk into your fire, but it's not that consistent. So that's like whatever. Nidus is stats immune. Oberon is stats immune. Oroxy is stats immune. Corvex is stats immune. Nope. He is supposed to be a health armor, but he's a failure for health and armor. Tit is nothing. She's stats immune, but she has nothing. Valkyr stats immune. Visp isn't. Wukong isn't. Yeah, those frames. I will say around 70% of them are not stats immune. Maybe 60%. Dude, I fucked up that. What? How, dude? How is it possible? No, third time's the charm, or fifth time's the charm. She's now Neptune. Let me read what you boys typed. Mastery rank 9 Volt, Dreamer's Bond, farming Kuva weapons. Who's this? Fire. Did I just join at the end of the mission? Awesome. Do you know what's even more fucked? Let's look at shields. Okay, they also need status immunity, so for Toxin, but that's just Toxin, right? Just for Toxin. For health and armor frames, it's something can fuck up your armor, which is going to turn off your persistence. Something's going to turn off your nullification. Something's not going to proc Jade, like Jade can turn off your persistence as well. And on top of all of that, you still need to build around DR, and you still need to build around health sustain, and you still have to build around health. Like, what the fuck is that arcane? What is it? What is the arcane?
Oh, wow. Is this all you had?
What the fuck? Everyone knows 9% of Warframe players AFK in missions. Yeah, that's true. Damn it.
We're here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
That's stupid. He should just delete the freaking arcane. Give us back our plat. Give us back our time. You created something that you just nerfed the fuck out. Oh wow, and Naros players are going to enjoy Naros. Like nothing happened. His gameplay is still the same, nothing dramatically happened. Oh my god, he can do level cap. Whoa! He's pleasing the 0.1%. Whoa!
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Now Naros and Nidus are good. Now they can do level cap. And like, no man, the frames are still nothing. Boop 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 boop. Grandma! Thank you for spawning.
This sucks.
No flashbangs, Grandma. There you go. Grandma down. I got a quill. I'm happy. I needed a quill. Whew.
I swear to the void, if you were any dumber, you'd be a mineral.
Wasn't there an arcane that when you do like double jump, dash and all that you get DR, but it only lasts for like 4 seconds? You have to like slam your keyboard to constantly do that shit to have 100% uptime. And how much DR does it give you? 75%. I think we do have an arcane like that. Let me just check. I think we do. Let me check. We do have that arcane. There it is. I think this is the one. Gain 25% damage resistance for 4 seconds per dodge, jump, bullet jump stacks up to 3 times. And this 4 seconds is a separate duration. So they are all separate duration. That's stupid. Phase tank? I mean, you can just stack DR in phase tank with any frame. Not every frame. You need to have at least 1.5 DR on your kit. Like how Baruch and Trinity have. And you can phase tank. I remember when a level 4000 shot me on my I was using tank Trinity, and a level 4000 enemy did like 24 shield damage. And the build was still under work. I think it's finished now. The EHP Trinity. The damage difference between 4000 and 9000 is minor.
We meet again.
Their damage spikes around 3000 to 4000. And at 5000 it increases a little bit more. There are people that already tanked with Trinity. You can find a YouTube video. There was a guy that like used Aviator. He removed his first ability for something else. For like another DR ability, use his third ability, fourth ability.
Cruise ship I didn't know I had.
Just complete DR stack and he was like tanking everything. Where the fuck is the entrance? Am I blind, boys? Cruise ships. Uh-huh.
Intruder alert. Full squad. Small arms. I want those amateurs off my
Shoot it.
ship. We have a fire. Fires extinguished. Oxygen levels normalizing.
Torpedoes! Blow 'em up real pretty.
Ram sled teams neutralized.
Here we go.
Why isn't there a button for that?
Same with Baruch. Baruch he can easily think because he has like multiple DR abilities.
Cruise ship! Put yourselves between me and them!
But yeah, the only way for you to survive that level is multi-DR stacking or shield gating. Or immortality. Click. Revy boy.
Have faith.
Oh, it's the Ember. She also finished
When
her
your time
sister.
comes, your sister shall
Nice.
sing. But your time is not yet.
Turn around. Get back on your little spaceship and leave. Right now.
Hello.
Hand selected those men.
What the fuck? Aha, we need to hack. Oh. That's what's happening here. We need to hack. Boys. I thought someone was doing this shit. Nope. Everybody ignore this. There we go. Do, 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 do. Whoa!
Hey there, sweet
Yeah, my sister looks fine.
last mucking woods.
There we go, boys. DPS.
Spectres, stand by my sister
Oh
and
my god, what the
shelter from
fuck is
all
happening to
harm.
her?
The guards have fallen. If you too must fall, accept a grievous price.
Vanquish.
That will prove to be a very costly mistake.
Ugh.
Gets in here without an invite, ugly. Oh,
That helmet is ugly.
do this.
Fight well, sister. Parvo sends you guardian specters. Turn the strength of the Tenno back against them. Specters destroyed. She has only herself now.
Kill her.
Don't touch what you can't afford, you microcephalic trot. I'm gonna do that to your favorite loaf and make you
I don't remember she was moving around. She was just jumping in the air and shooting a gun. I don't remember she was like using any movement. It was like a 1-minute video of him just jumping into the air.
being fought
That's it.
for sisterhood if they let you down.
Space the remain.
Another tenant. Nice enemy. Spectre who? Is that Maggie? Yeah, Maggie. You can even see the bubble. Damn, this guy pulled out the necromech. Be careful, boy. Be careful. Oh. Try not to trip.
Authorizing protective specter deployment. I shall not lose another of my sisters.
You will lose another one of your
Stand
sisters.
undefended, sister. Show them
Sister,
how
below,
hard
below,
you can
Cycron. Damn, my sister looked the best. All these sisters are hideous. Holy. My MILF was something. Okay, Octavia. My turret! Oh wait, that's not my turret. Someone else's turret.
Just remember, Tenno, you started this, and you'll only have yourself to
Imagine
blame.
if one of the enemies grab your turret and you leave without your turret and you lose it. That would be legendary.
We've
Imagine that
both
buff
learned a
bug
lot,
existed.
haven't we?
People will be pissed.
Sister, your desire has been rewarded with protection from Brother
Dude,
Parvo.
look at this combo. Volt, Ember, Mag, and freaking Gara. Holy. Damn.
Getting blood and bits of yourself.
I remember the era when Volt, Ember, and Mag were like the most common thing. Old.
Spectres down. This must
I missed
now
that era.
be your final stand, sister.
Job done. Dicky Boots. Call a cleaning drone. You're not
Defeat. Can we tip it back? No.
Here, you know. Always it's straight to the violence. Get back up and fight, you useless object. No,
The,
not
oh shit, the guy named his cat Iggy or dog. Cool. I think it's here.
Corpse. Analyze this failure. Learn. Iterate.
Farming liches? Yes, sniper. I'm done.
Torpedoes! All bays! Fire!
I'm waiting for a heat pox. No. What do I need again? Heat pox? No, it was heat pox. Oh, I forgot. Maybe it was heat pox. I forgot what I need, what element I need on pox. But right now pox is toxin. Sadly. I need pox to be heat and I need to farm a Karak. Or maybe I will just use one forma and just swap the elements with elemental vice. Maybe I should just do that. There we go. There we go. Tomorrow I'm going to stream for the weekly reset, boys. The next day I'm not going to stream and I have to finish the top 10. A lot of stuff I was working on and it's finished. Screenshots are finished. It's becoming juicy. The thumbnail is also finished. But today you're going to get Proboscis. The probe. Up your butt. And I do know you boys love that shit. Hey, we're done. Okay, so now... Now, we're going to change the element. Thank you. I don't need the blue... Oh wait, this thing has ephemera. Oh shit, I have a new ephemera? Ooh. Oh. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, it's like... you don't really see it. It's around the wrist and around the head. And that's it. It's kind of lame. You don't really see it. You need to change the colors. Whoopee. Next thing I need to look into is the Arcaplasmor. So we have to go to upgrade. We're going to change the element to electricity. Boom. What? Oh, you have to accept it here. CD. Can I just destroy this thing? Thank God. Yep. Alright, now we need to swap elements, actions, this, second option, fuse. Boom, we got electricity. Beautiful. We got 2.5%, boys. 2.5% damage increase. Yes. Yes. 2.5%. 2.5. Oh, yes. Yes. I hope it's not a buggy week tomorrow. It's going to be. Yes, 2.5%. All of that for 2.5% in a different element. God damn it, dude. Let's see here. Are we going to change the depolarity? No, we're going to keep the depolarity. There we go. And how much? 26. 26. Is that enough? I think that's enough. 22, no, 32, 34, 26, one level. It should be enough. Let's see. Let's check. Let's see how Gauss levels. Caster Gauss. No, I will just play Mirage for safe gameplay. Brainless safe gameplay. Worm, we need to remove. This is up against Infested? Ah, kinda lame. There we go. I also checked out Vendetta in terms of DPS, and in some setups Vendetta is better, but most setups Merciless and Deadhead are better. But a little bit, not a lot. Not a lot, it's like 10%, 10 to 15%. It's because of diminishing returns. For example, if you use clip deceleration or scattering impact on shotguns plus Hellfire plus Vendetta, you kind of create a lot of diminishing returns. And multi-shot diminishing returns is annoying. It's very good still, but it's annoying. $22. We're going in, boys. We're going in. Did it poopy because of close range? Yeah, plus a lot of shotguns don't really need a lot of reload speed. They just don't. It's nice to have 75% reload speed. That's like quite nice. For example, on my hack build video, not a video. I'm still working on it. On my hack video, yet again I called it video. Build, fucking hell. On my hack build, I made two builds. One is for clear and quality of life, the other one is for DPS. It had like Vendetta and semi-shotgun cannonade. And semi-shotgun cannonade gives you add to damage plus punch through with reload speed from Vendetta. So you have like a lot of stuff that is like quality of life. Helps you be clear, faster reloads, quicker bursts from the Outfire, all that shit. And the other one that does more damage is a Merciless. Without punch through, without master reload speed. Puh. Also, why the fuck does Archoplasmor have a multiplicative CO? Holy shit, what the hell is wrong with this company? This thing already fucks ass. It doesn't really need multiplicative CO. Bulwark? Yeah, you can do Bulwark. I think Bulwark is the best one if you have armor. If you have armor, Bulwark is beautiful. Wait, your lich name is funny? I can't read it, left. It's a massive name. Letroniania Obelix. Letroniania Obelix. Ooh, lag. Are we going in, Mirage? Alright. I just read it. I just read it. The made up names. Glasses, man. No glasses. This is up against Grenier. 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 29. I hope I get like 26 here. If it doesn't fit, I will just remove cry rounds, to be honest with you. I'm not investing one freaking whole forma for one capacity. Fuck that shit. Or I can't even put that on. It's a 15 capacity mod. It's not worth it, dudes. It's nice to have like one magnetic rock, but that's it. Alright, where the hell is the other one? I want to play Nuke Goss. I miss playing that. But I have to look into builds. Should we look into all the primes? Rifles after this? Oh! There you go. Damn, I won't be getting... Damn it. Nox! Oh shit, a Nox! No! Nearly went in. Woo. It does fit, dudes, it does. One melee pro for Gamma Zap. I can't make it fit, boys. I can't make it fit. It's worse damage, even with that. It's just worse damage.
Sanctuary will go on without you.
Just worse damage. Oh, Forma. Nice. We got one Forma, boys. Oh my god. We're getting Forma. Ah, please. So it should give me 2 capacity. It should. Please. Please, I have to go in again. Need like 2 levels. It should give me 2 capacity. 2. I cannot make it fit and it's worse damage, dudes. I told you already. Having more consistent electricity ticks, plus having a 165% increase is a lot more damage than proccing one element. Do we forget what electricity does? Electricity is instantaneous dot damage that works with headshots, and it also explodes. It doesn't really explode, but it has a 3-meter AoE damage. And Archoplasma can headshot. Alright, this thing is maxed.
I have gathered enough data on that ability.
You didn't. Liar, liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. There we go. Let's see. Elementalist or grasp? You can't. Because you're going to get a completely worthless element. Hey, nice. Boom. There we go. We're done. Build is done. There it is. There it is. Sadly, we got a horrible electricity damage increase, but hey. But hey. We're done with one of the weapons. We fully updated a Archoplasmor.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
Alright, Archoplasmor is finished. Next we have to do is Karak. For the Karak Lords. Or maybe Kuahind. Meh, nah, I'm not doing Kuahind. Dragoon is fine. This is Toxin. This is fine as well. That's fine. I can swap the element. This thing. Toxin is kind of shit on this. I need this thing. Yeah, I need this thing to be cold. Cold? Heat. If I do heat, we cannot do corrosion, cold. Frostbite setup. I think this gun will kind of like a frostbite setup. So maybe just do cold. No. I hate I have to farm this thing. Not farm, I have to farm for this garbage. All these weapons here are fine. Maybe Czar farm a heat. Heat on Czar will be nice. Tenet stuff. What was Tenet stuff that I need? I need this thing to be heat, man. Who knows when I'm going to get that? Who the fuck knows? Archoplasma cannot use Acuity. Acuity is only for secondaries and rifles, not shotguns. It shreds better than ever. Now it's fully up to date. Karak is horrible with Acuity. He has a very low base damage. Multi-shot is better DPS. And if you were to armor strip these guys, you'll see millions of damage. Yeah, with armor strip, you will see millions of damage on Arca. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. You can also headshot, which is kind of nice. I will show the build without freaking Deadhead. Yeah, I will show the build with freaking Merciless, but I won't show it with Deadhead. Try it with Maggie. We tried it with Mag. Yep. Plus electricity tick, and they all grouped up. Electricity like nukes them inside and nukes them. What was I testing to show you boys? What was it? There was a weapon I was looking into. Was it a Tenet? Oh yeah, Kuvachkur. I am finally satisfied with Kuvachkur. Finally. It's been so long, but I'm satisfied with this build. This is a viral heat setup. And the Acuity blast setup. You have a 50% chance for a blast tick. We have multiplicative. We have 2 critical damages, 3 critical damages. Critical chance, additive damage. We also can prime for even bigger AoE. No, it's good. Headshot multiplier and more increased damage. Watch this, son. Watch this. Boom! Blastics. Look at these blastics. Look at the blast. Oh! Woo! Woo! It's good, man. It's good now. I'm happy with this build. 50, not 15. 50. Which is going to help you with clear, but it also one-taps. 50%. I mean, you can use like a crowd control frame and do that. I mean, you can do this. Use a crowd control frame. Group enemies up. Boom. And do stuff like that. Goodbye armor. Stand up. Boom. I'm happy with this. I think these two builds people are going to be happy with. Let's see. Tenet, Kuva. So Zar needs a heat. Heat. Why am I typing heat? Tenet. All finished. I need to wait for the guy to bring a better element. All of this is fine. Up to date. Yep, 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 yep. Hockey core is finished. Coda new core is finished. Coda. I think I need heat, right? Yeah, I need heat. So I have to wait for a heat Coda pox. That's the plan. I need heat Coda pox for me to be satisfied. Yes, I am finished with it. Here it is. 3 builds. 3 builds. This is the viral heat enervate setup. It's very good. You can stop the video and copy. This is the flare setup. Same build, you're just going to remove this for flare. And this is the irradiate setup, which is the exact same build, you just have to remove the arcane. That's it. Enervate, flare, irradiate, all same setups, just a different arcane. I'm not adding 2 formas on a dogshit weapon. Fight me! I'm not doing that. Hockey core is fine. It's absolutely fine. I will say this is the best DPS. Best DPS, second best DPS, third best DPS, best clear, second best clear, third best clear. So you can pick your poison. Do you want to see crits? Use Enervate. You want to do damage? Use Flare. Do you want to clear better? Use Irradiate. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Primes. So I was looking into this thing. I'm done with this. The Exceltra Prime, I made 2 builds. I think people are going to be happy with. The Frostbite setup, very good. Works. And the generic Viral Heat setup, which is also good. It works. It works. The people love shooting this thing everywhere. With buffs, this is of course better. It's good, man. The fire rate from reinforced bond is even better. People love it. Alright. Alternox, we did check Alternox. Astilla. Should we check Astilla? Is it time? It only has 1 build. Let's check Astilla real quick. It has a deep polarity that is over here. We don't want that. We're going to do this. I hope this is fine. Let's see. Astilla does impact damage. What the fuck is wrong? 2.4 meters. It took 3 mags and a half. I mean, this weapon is not designed for you to, like... This weapon is not designed for you to, like, you know, go into steel path and expecting this thing is going to annihilate everything. You have to use buffs. You have to. It's the norm. It's the norm. Armor strip buffies, you know, all that stuff. What people love. I like this build more, but nobody plays Exceltra like this. To me, this is normal. For other people, this is crazy. You shoot enemies directly. To me, this is much better. Much better. And if you were to prime enemies, you have a sentinel, you're going to do even more. Let's use this as well. Sometimes you're going to see like a red crit. Good thing about this weapon, it has the universal ammo passive. A demo? Who? We no longer do demos, dudes. We do bubs. We do bubs. Bubbies. It's this thing we do now, dudes. This is the future. These guys have massive freaking health pools. Another problem with these guys is they are immune to viral. They're like acolytes. So if you give yourself viral, you're not proccing viral. And you even can't do viral damage on them. Oh no. You need to get like a additive, not additive, some kind of dot damage, hunter munition. God, man. But I piss all over the ammo economy on this weapon. I hate the ammo economy, what they did to ammo economy. Their balance is horrible with ammo economy. Horrible. There we go. Alright. Alright. Next prime. What we were looking at? Astilla. Your lich name is Corny? What is it? Astilla. So this thing doesn't work with AoE on this one, but it works with direct hits. But we're still going to use Galena Savvy. We have to. We're not going to use this. This can help out because it's a projectile weapon. Riven Disp on this thing is good. Sadly, the punch tree is locked. What the fuck is that name? Fuck. Fuck. No killing Pablo. I like some Pablo's ideas, but they need more people, new people. They don't need to replace Pablo or anything like that. They just have to have more people, more ideas, different views. I'm tired of Warframes having the exact same style ability where kill this enemy and this enemy will explode with health orbs, or kill this enemy is now more vulnerable to damage, and I'm tired of that shit. Tired. Let's see here. Is Blast worth doing? No, the total damage is kind of iffy. 140? Let's see. Let's see. Astilla. What is my old Astilla build? Let's see. Overframe. Rainalon. There it is. Astilla. I made this build 2015. It was 8 months ago. Holy shit, it's been some time. Alright, so the way we're going to do this, we can make a generic viral electricity setup or viral heat setup. Maybe both. We can do both. We can also do primary crocs. Crocs. Maybe we can do this. More status proccing, more status, think about it, more status. And ammo efficiency. What's the ammo economy on this thing? 24, 120, 40 on pickup. 24 is kind of low. We'll do Deadhead, but I also want to try out this. You know, we can try out that. Because this is a shot the gun. We can swap these two together. Wait, is this a semi? No, it's an automatic shotgun. You cannot use semi-rifle. Oh, the punch that doesn't work. Never mind. Never mind. Let's do toxin. Let's do point blank. Let's do crit chance and crit damage. Crit damage. Oh, no way. We have no room. What the gunny ma? There we go. There we go. We got it. We're going to use level 1 Toxin Barrage. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Does it proc slash? It does. On the AoE. Don't laugh. We're going to use level 1 Toxin Barrage. We do get stash chance from primary crux. Just saying. The most important thing here is we get viral, we get electricity. Now we need to armor strip enemies. Or don't. We don't need to armor strip them. Let's see. The fucking cat emotes, I swear to God. I still like this one more. I don't know why. I like this one more. The stationary one. It looks so stupid. That one is legendary. Looks like... Oh yeah, this thing shoots glass, right? We need to change this. Let's make it like nicer. Oh, interesting. Doesn't change this. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So the bullet is going to look like the glass that is on the weapon. That's kind of cool. I always liked the Astilla design. I always did. I think it looks sick. And I do like how when you shoot it, it opens up. I think that's also cool. It has a mouth. Don't slam. You're shaking my freaking desk, Cynical. So here's the thing. We have Puncher Slash Impact, we have Electricity, and Viral. Kinda... It's nothing, of course, because we need to armor strip these guys. So if we were to armor strip them, it's definitely going to be better. Definitely. No, it's not ZDPS. It's not. It's not ZDPS. It's not. Believe me. Let's get rid of... There we go. Let's get some stacks real quick. You need to remember, it does not have a good critical chance, and it's not consistent when it procs crit. Alright? I mean, when you fully armor strip enemies, it's kinda nice. It's kinda nice. It's kinda nice. Cernos is better than this. When you don't fully armor strip enemies. Alright, give me a second. Do you guys believe Primary Crocs is a meme on this? The website can solve this? No, dunes. No, we cannot rely everything on the website. Oh. Give me a second. No, dudes, no. No. Oh. No. Still. Let's look at the damage on this thing. Fucking hell. Galvanized. Savvy, galvanized. Hell. Crit. chance, crit damage, point blank, uh, toxin, cold, electricity, rocks. The damage is kind of shit. I think point blank needs to go. Here's my opinion. Remove primary this. You remove this. You use merciless deadhead, and you remove this, and you use what is it called? It's called, what is it called? The 90% shotgun mod. What the hell is it called, boys? The 90% shotgun mod. The fire rate one. The one that shoots like... what the fuck is it called? Does anybody know? The fire rate, it's called... I have to go in. Shotgun barrage. Shotgun barrage, yeah. Shotgun barrage. Merciless. Yeah, this is already better. I mean, it's kind of nice to have a large amount of stat chance. Right, it's kind of nice. You have like ammo economy. Look at this status, dudes. Think about this status. More from YouTuber, by the way. That's so nice, dude. Look at it. Look at it. It's nearly 200% stash chance. That's so nice. Plus you have ammo efficiency. Decent multi-shot. Maybe we can do... How much does it have without this? 88. Maybe we can remove shotgun barrage for elementalist. It's a deadhead gun, yeah. Maybe do this. Shotgun elementalist. And get fire rate from somewhere else. This also gives you magazine capacity. This is going to make the electricity heat procs. Toxin procs do like more damage. I think this is the way to go. Slug shots are not going to do a lot of damage. AoE is the one that's going to do a lot of damage. And we look at the stats over here. It shows that we have impact. Looks like it has a guaranteed impact. It has a guaranteed impact. Which is a good internal bleeding, but the weapon's fire rate is very high for internal bleeding. And even if you do critical deceleration, you don't reduce it to the level to use internal bleeding. Plus internal bleeding on this weapon with the horrible stash chance, I don't know. I don't know, boys, I don't know. We can see the numbers here. The electricity is doing a lot. Yeah, electricity here is freaking carrying the fuck out of everything. Melee strife on it. Oh yeah, you're right. Another element. Wait, one second. Shotgun barrage. It goes up to, let's see with shotgun barrage. We didn't check it all. So slug shots on health damage is going to do like around 1.6, 2.4, nearly a 1, 1.5, 2.3. Magnetic strife. This gives you another element. This should give you like more damage. It does less damage. Over here does more damage. The glass isn't doing much. I mean, fire rate is all... I accidentally clicked it. Magnetic. You people really want me to use that. Ah, man. Let's go back in. Let's go back in Warframe. Swap this thing. Ah, man. Hmm. Fire rate. I don't know. It is a deadhead weapon. This gives you fire rate and magnetic damage, but it says it's worse DPS. Which makes sense. We can use even Warframe for that, right? Yeah, you can use Warframe. Let's see. So I remove... Where am I? So deadhead... you guys can see, but believe me, I'm going to be quick. Cold... We're going to put cold over here. We're going to put electricity down here. Electricity. What else? Freaking toxin mod, barrage, boom. There we go. Now let's see. Yeah, barrage. Oh, the difference is very minor. It's very minor difference on lower frame. Oh wait. Yeah, I think we can do magnetic strife. Yep. We can do magnetic strife. Yeah, it looks like a deadhead setup. Toxin, barrage. Now we can finally max out Toxin Barrage. 88.8. Not the greatest scroll chance. Scroll damage is slightly below average, like a 0.1. It isn't much. Debilitate? No. No, dunes. Hell no. Debilitate on this thing is like sneezing on, you know, garbage. I mean, it does like nicely headshot. If you were to armor strip these enemies, like I said, this is the electricity one. Electricity is kinda iffy against armored enemies. But if you were to somehow reduce their armor by at least like 50% from like heat or armor stripping, corrosion, priming with sentinels. I mean, I can grab my sentinel. Let's see. I'm cheating. So we use a sentinel. Yes, I know. Sentinels. And we have corrosion cold, the setup. Blaze. Yeah, this is cheating, boys. It also procs perfect amount of... I love companions. We're cheating. We cannot do companions. It's also priming for us. It reduces armor. It freezes them. I think... I will be honest with you. This setup is phenomenal for electricity viral. Like, everything works here. Maybe... yeah, I think... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind this. I think this is overall good. Even without the companion. Magnetic, electricity, deadhead. Now let's copy this build over here. And we do heat this time. Boom. So we have heat. But I think it's better for me to use this heat. Because I have a feeling Blaze fucks you up. Let's see. Blaze. Blaze. Yeah, you need to use this. What if I do this? Heat. Okay. And now we remove this for Blaze. Yeah, this big boy, this heat is better. This heat is better, boys. It's better. Remove. But we're going to lose the fire rate. That's the problem. Plus, it's not that consistent. It functions like internal bleeding. This thing, you need to have fire rate below 2.5. You can't. 35% chance for an impact, and it does like nothing. It looks like a dead mod for this weapon. I know you boys want to use this, but no. Put the memes aside. XDD. Wait. No, Sentinel. You're not allowed to do damage. Be gone. What? There we go. This is phenomenal for armored enemies, let's be honest. Removes 50% armor, crowd controls, does damage over time. But the other setup is good like against Murmur, Corpus, solid against Infested. It also has the 2.5 meter AoE, which is going to help you out a lot. Also, if we were to group up enemies, it's going to be even better. Another day in this classic. Yes, I did play, Hidden. I did play today. I did play today. I got myself a Tenet Arcaplasmor that has electricity. I mean, we truly cannot expect a lot from this weapon, you know? We truly cannot, because this weapon is MR fodder. Element, electricity. Look at it. Look at it, Hidden. It's perfect. It's completely finished. You can use Deadhead or Bulwark. Doesn't really matter. It's finished. It's beautiful. Not the biggest elemental increase, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Why not overcharge? This thing, I mean, if you have a very high max energy Warframe, you can use this, but let's see how good this thing is. Is overcharge here? Overcharge is here. Okay. Tenet. Arcaplasmor. The only thing I need to remove is semi. Rifle cannonade. Electricity. Swap this to electricity. Let's see the DPS. Is everything here okay? I don't know if this works on this website. Because it's worse DPS. Maybe because the mod is brand new, it doesn't show me the right numbers. What if I remove it? And do overcharge? It should be correct. Maybe, let me just show you boys. So here it is. Let's see here. So this is the pure electricity overcharge. I don't know if it works properly. Let's hope it works. It shows multi-shot. Oh, wait. Wait, boys, wait. Wait. Battery. Is there a way I can change what Warframes do I use? I wish it shows me a frame. What frame can I use here? What is this? Oh, this is what it means. Maybe it does work. Let's see. Charge. There we go. It works. It works. Hidden. It's fine. It works. It's just me crazy. I think it looks turned off. So let's see the. Let's see up against level 9999. And whole minute of DPS. And let's look at the numbers. Kind of nice consistency of viral electricity here. Damn, it does good damage. Heat ticks okay. Yep. Merciless. My voice. Merciless. I wonder how much diminishing returns it gets from this, because we do have multi-shot from this location as well. You know? We also need to look at armor damage as well, because it does have Knipes and DR. This does a lot more damage. Do you know why? Hidden. This weapon has multiplicative CO. And because this gives you added damage, and because it has multiplicative gun CO, it's getting a lot more damage from this. But looks like Overcharge isn't that bad in terms of DPS. This is up against like level 9999. 5, 6 million, 8 to 10 million. Min, average, max. 6, 8 to 1 million. And Overcharge. Yeah, it has gun CO. Yeah, it's slightly weaker. It's just slightly weaker. It's only weaker because it has multiplicative CO. That's it. That's it. The difference between this and Merciless, if something like, let's say, one of those Leech Eximus steals your energy, I think that can fuck you up. Or something. Yeah, that can fuck you up. That can fuck your consistency on the multi-shot. But looks usable. Yeah, looks usable. Yeah, it has multiplicative, which is nasty. Nasty. Yeah, but I'm going to use Deadhead. Or Bulwark. Bulwark. Bulwark gives you 500 active damage. 140% more active damage. Yeah, it's Merciless, Bulwark, Overcharge might be a thing. Oops, not here. This needs to stay Bulwark. This needs to stay Merciless. I think Bulwark gives you the highest amount of DPS. Where was I? We were at Prime Mastilla. So, heat system setup. I think this works as well. Just do this. Heat, Deadhead. And that's it. I think everything else on this weapon just sucks. Next. Baza, boys. Baza. Dunes, log in. Dunes, log in. Baza. Dunes loves this weapon. Or was it you, Cynical? Who loves this weapon again? One of you love this weapon. You'll love it. You think about it at night. 16 base damage. 16. 16. Ugh. 16 base damage. I still believe this is the best possible setup you can give to Baza. Vital Sense. Yeah, stuff like this. Oops. And maybe add heat damage at the end. Or maybe not do this. And do the big boy heat. Or just swap this thing over here. And do a small cold. Or just do bladed rounds instead. I think bladed rounds is still solid on this thing. Because we are using Yelna Scope and Deadhead, so they all have like kind of synergy with each other. Or remove this for that. Free heat damage or electricity. I still believe this is the best possible DPS you can give to Baza, man. I hate the Baza. I used to like the Baza. It's a garden hose. Acuity on a freaking Baza? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Acuity needs to be on a weapon with a really high base damage or some kind of stupid gimmick. On a fast firing weapon, it's just inert. I did use Acuity on Baza before they changed it, but it didn't have multiplicative CO. No, it wasn't multiplicative. Confirm it with the website. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Let's see how it does Acuity. I never did Acuity on the website. I never did Acuity on the website. Let's see. How do you do Acuity? Website. Show yourself. Show your true colors. So let's do first the Galvanized Zap, Galvanized Scope, Galvanized Serration. A chamber. Let's do this one first. Toxin. Cold. Hold. Heat. Everything looks fine. What the fuck? Why is it so slow? There we go. Fixed. What's that? Baza. Baza. Okay, the DPS on this thing against health and armor looks shitty. I mean, look at the heat ticks and the slash ticks. Like, this is hilarious. But it does reduce 50% of the armor. Does it care about stash chance? I mean, it does have a garbage stash chance. You do need to proc stash effects. We can remove rim rounds and see with higher, like higher numbers. So of course it's going to be more damage, but let's see here. Status damage. You can see the status damage is worse. Yeah, this has more status damage, which is obvious. More heat ticks, higher chance to proc heat. You can see right there. But when you remove it and add this, you can see the heat ticks are halved. Less consistent to proc heat, but we got a lot more raw damage. So a lot more raw damage, less heat. And also less tangents. So you can see here, heat will sometimes proc. Yep, but but we can do bladed rounds. Yeah, outside right now is a bunch of fireworks. Blade rounds skyrockets. What if we do this? It's higher damage. Yeah. Fuck heat. Oops. Cry rounds. This is much higher DPS. Oh, sorry, this is a slash weapon. It's no longer a slash weapon. It's no longer a slash weapon because the damage is way too low for slash, and after the health and armor changes, slash just tickles. So if I go back into the game, what the fuck? What do you mean you cannot put this shit here? Perfect. Let's see the slash ticks. Yeah, way too weak. Way too weak slash ticks. After the health and armor change is just unnoticeable. Your burst DPS, your constant DPS is going to kill enemies before slash even ticks. You know. Hunter's Adrenaline is mega dead now. It looks like another giant viral weapon, or if you have viral on something else, a giant corrosion weapon. That's it. But let's try out the Acuity. Cynical believes the Acuity is better. Male? What do you mean male? Male? What do you mean male? What? Did I get male over here? Oh, Cinny Boy. No. Cynical, maybe I can add it to the list. It is on the list. Oh my god. Sonic Core, man. I have to look into it. For Seren, you have to do few. Let's see. Alright. Baza can wait. Sonic Core. For Seren, you have to do this. If you want to max out the Toxin Lash damage, you have to do Toxin. Where is it? Oh, I don't have Toxin. Yeah, there's no room for it. Hornet Strike, this. You have to do this. You have to do multiplicative, bigger AoE, status duration, multi-shot. This works. And you have to do a Bane mod. Everything else you cannot fit. Yeah, everything else cannot fit. This will also work if you don't want to do a Bane mod. For Seren. You have to do something like this. Semi-pistol cannonade is going to lock fire rate from lethal torrent, and you don't really want that. You need all the fire rate. You need more damage than fire rate to dip damage. I hate expel mods, but this one needs it. This is the most fire rate. I mean, you can get fire rate from your companion. You can't add more. You get 120 from there. 10 at Sonic or Ven. If 10 at Sonic or happens, then have to make all of these numbers bigger. 50 base damage, 0 stash chance, 10% critical chance, 20 meter, 0 punch through, reload speed is slow, fire rate is slow. This is stat-wise the worst weapon in the entire game. Fulmination needs to go. You will lose 2.2 range if you don't care about it. If you don't care about it, then yeah, you can do this. Stronger dips. This is going to be stronger dips. Maybe like that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. The only Sonico video. I mean, if I were to showcase the video, it's going to be something like this. Heat. Heat, maybe for Site 9 and Lavos you can do Blast over Heat, but Heat is a tick damage. Oh yeah, wait, this is a tick damage. Lethal Momentum. I need to remove the dash polarity, but that's not going to do much. 40% in a 20 meter from 0 to 20 isn't much. It just adds 8 more meters, but it's still 0. Just isn't much. Pistol Elemental is off, it has 0 status, but with Sight 9 in Lavos, you have a guaranteed status. And that works with them. I think. Does it work? Let me see. Does Toxin Lash work with Pistol Elementalist? Yeah, Soaring Toxin Lash works multiplicatively with the Pistol Elementalist mods. Okay. It does. Let's see more information. They're multiplicative with Toxin Lash. Okay. It works, Cynical. It needs to stay. It's way too much damage to lose. It's way too much damage. You need to keep this. It also gives you reload speed on a weapon that has 3 seconds reload. You want to reload this thing with, what was it? 3 seconds? Holy shit. Merciless is a must-have. Elementalist in general is a must-have, and bless us, we got reload speed from Elementalist. Maybe we can do Blast. Let's see Blast. Cold? This is much better ticking. Yeah, this is better tick. Isn't this bad for Blast? Status duration. It makes Blast last longer, but we can generate more Blast. Let's see Lavos. Let's see Lavos. Oh my god, what the fuck happened to this build? Override. We need to remove this. There you go. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. So for example, you don't even play Lavos, but a lot of people do. So you do this too. And then you do this into this. This should dip damage. We need to get... maybe blasts are kind of weak. Do you know why blasts are weak? Do you know why? Because the weapon has a 50 fucking base damage. You want to be the best Sonico video? Maybe early next year I can release it. Maybe the next day I can release it. Cynical. We will see. Yeah, you need to do heat here. But do you even want Seeker? Longer durations are always nice to have. But there's nothing else to use on this thing. What else should we use here? Maybe we can remove Seeker. Maybe we can remove Seeker and use Firestorm. Bring back Firestorm. And it's not Firestorm, Fulmination. Yeah, I think this works. We have more damage now. Wait, aren't we back to the same build? No, we're back to the same build, Cynical. We looped. Having... What else can increase damage to this pile of shit? Maybe we do this. We use freaking Magnum for... Fucking hell. We use this for bigger damage and negative accuracy. It goes to low accuracy. Yeah, this definitely it's it. Hammer Edge? No, it doesn't do much. Because of the horrible base damage. And you can't really scale it with anything here. What the fuck? There we go. Let's see. Did I oh my god, I did blast. I'm an idiot. Also, let me just turn off this thing. So we do heat, boom, boom. Let's see. Cynical, I don't know. I think Lavos is not designed for this weapon. Lavos needs a weapon with a high base damage for him to shine. This is like laughable. This is like hilarious. Oh! Lavos cannot work with this. Do you know why? Lavos doesn't have the exact same system like Seren does in Sight 9. He doesn't separately scale it. He just separately adds the elemental damage. So we can just use Sight 9 instead. Same shit. Yeah. We can just use Sight 9 instead. And do heat. And let's see. We need to get damage. We need to get freaking kills first. Once we get some kills, it should be doing something. All right, we got kills. All right, let's see. We got kills. It's worse. I think Lavos is better here because maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe Lavos is better here. I think this weapon just blows cocks. I think... What the fuck is this weapon, man? And Lavos... Not lava. Sight 9 cannot use this weapon with electricity because this is a secondary, not a primary. Maybe Toxin, but if you go for Toxin round, just play Seren. I think this is only a Seren weapon. Yeah, fuck heat, fuck all of that shit. Just play Seren. Because Toxin Lash, Venom Dose, and Rhino Roar. Yeah, she does way too much more damage. Way too much. She dips damage way too much. You can immediately see how she spikes damage. It works, but Sonic Core, let's see. It works. It's very memey. It's very memey, boys. Very memey. I don't believe the negative accuracy pummel. That doesn't do much. You went with electricity. Multi-shot. If you want to scale Toxin Lash, you have to scale it with Toxin, not with other elements. It's less damage, much less. You have to scale with Toxin. So the Toxin ticks are scaled higher. Pummel doesn't do much. It's okay on Hydroid. I don't believe this helps you. Dude, you can do a lot of stuff to Sonic Core. You cannot make it effective. You have a lot of critical damage, but where are you getting the crit chance? I don't believe Enervate is worth using here. Is it? Oh my god. Enervate does nothing. I expected as much. I think this fucks you more, Cynical, than it gives you power. This thing. I think you always lose damage than gain damage. I think this mod is old and they never touched it in their lives. Punch through also doesn't do much here. God, man. Magnum Force. I don't know how much does this even buff you. We can just immediately do this. We can just spawn one heavy gunner. And let's see how much does this thing do. Like add this and shoot here. 7 stacks of toxin, it does 1,825 and the other one does 1,500 and something, right? Now let's remove this. Spawn the exact same unit. We need to get 7 stacks of toxin. 7 stacks. 6 stacks. Even with 7 stacks, that's definitely not going to add up. Okay, Magnum Force does work. Yeah, this works. Is it... What the fuck is it called? Magnum Force. It is Magnum Force. You need to add this to dip damage. You need to add these to scale Toxin Lash even more. Far rate multi-shot, more multi-shot. This also adds up. This gives you added damage. Yeah, this is all mandatory. There's nothing here to change. Crit chance, crit damage on this weapon. It lacks consistency. Maybe we can do something here. Maybe Bulwark. But Saren doesn't have a good armor for Bulwark. And Blight is not here as well. That's a primary arcane. Shiver does nothing. Cascade Flare does nothing. Deadhead does nothing. Maybe Cascade Flare does something if you play Lavos. Yeah, if you play Lavos, this definitely does something. Surge. Ability cast, your next shot gain damage multiplier for 8 current energy, up to 8x. But you have to constantly like spam abilities for this. Are you going to go into a mission and spam Saren's 2 and... I mean, for Sight 9 this works, but you're going to melt your energy. Next shot. It's only for one shot. Now let's go back to Lavos. Oroxy is just shittier Saren. We're going to ignore her. Jesus Christ, my stomach is growling. Like, shut the fuck up. Let's see how he does it. So we're going to do heat into this. Into shoot. Yeah. Prime heater charge helps a ton here. Prime heater charge truly helps a ton. And if you add Cascadia Flare stacks, which we will right here. Oh, it's much better than Merciless. But it's still bad, man. The base damage is way too low. 50 is just way too low. If it had like 250, that would be much better. Even without a solid stash chance and crit chance. 50 is way too low. We lost Lux. I can make a build video, Cynical, but it's going to be between these two builds. I will mention Lavos and Saren. There's nothing I can do about this thing. You can see some solid heat ticks, but that's it. I'm impressed they haven't touched it. They haven't touched like 10,000 stuff in this game for years. Look at this. This thing they haven't touched. The economy on these weapons they haven't touched at all. All these generic dual-wielding pistols are copy-paste of one another. This doesn't scale. You just have to separately scale it. Some of these mechanics on these secondaries are outdated. They haven't touched a lot of stuff. Stug being garbage since birth. Since birth, boys. Imagine being born and disabled like this thing. Let's go back to Baza. I will look into it more, Cynical. I will look into it more. Google some shit. But for now, it's going to be those two builds. Oh yeah, the Acuity setup on the Baza. I think it's going to be shit, Cynical, but let's see. Acuity. Once I remove this, oh, it lost a ton of damage. Oh yeah, it's dog shit, cynical. You lose like a massive damage. The acuity is so bad. It's so much worse. You have to use multi-shot on a DPS weapon. It makes a ton of sense. It makes a ton of sense. So this looks like the only Baza build. You can't really do anything else in Baza. It's just very soulless. It's a very soulless primary. We didn't get anything here. Maybe Bulwark. I will mention Bulwark. Override. There we go. Bulwark. Viral. Deadhead. Viral Bulwark. Yep. Stop a stomach. Boar Prime. Let's delete everything from Boar and look into it all over again. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Delete this as well. Boom. We're going to start all over. Armor, punch through. Last deep. Okay. 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 Let's see here. This is a galvanized, right? It is a galvanized. It doesn't get a lot of added damage from the second evolution, so who gives a shit? I'll put it here. Perfect. Galvanized. Savvy. Galvanized. Hell. This can use acceleration, which is good for the incarnate form. Oh, baby. It doesn't give it a lot. Oh, wait, you do get more projectile speed and beam range on kill. So this is going to be much better. Okay. Okie dokie. There are two builds I want to try out. Frostbite is one of them. Oh wait, this is Incarnon. Let's leave Incarnons for now. No Incarnons. We're going to look at non-Incarnons primes, alright? Like Cedo, for example. Cedo. Delete everything. Boop, boop. Merciless for now. Put this shit in here. Put this shit in there. We can add... This thing comes with... Yeah. The multi-elemental proccing bullshit. The beautiful thing that everybody loves Cedo about. So Stash Chance doesn't really do much on this. But it does do a lot on this. It's a one format setup, and that's amazing. This thing comes with what? Maybe D and 2 Vs? Holy shit, this gun is awesome. Cedo Prime. Let's see my build and Warframe. I need to get some ideas from my own build. Get some ideas from my own shitty fucking build. Cedo Prime. Found it. Nice. Cedo. Okay. DPS check. Let me show you boys what I'm doing. You're kind of going to like this. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Boop, boop. We are here. So Baza, be gone! See the Prime. God, I love this website. I hope everything is correct. I need all the nerds to connect to this website and confirm everything. Because everything what I saw, the most obvious stuff, it looks fine. I'm just worried about the multiplicative shit. And does it confirm the secondary Evo from Incarnons? Okay, let's see here. So this thing here is going to be cold. We're definitely going to use the large cold boy. We're definitely going to use the large toxin. Look at the damage. Just look at the damage. It's already fucking ass. Now, what else should we add here? Magnetic Strife. I think magnetic. This is always good. Another element and fire rate. This thing lost fire rate. What's the last weapon element or? Oh, Elementalist. I think Elementalist is kind of solid on this, right? Let me just check. No, the glaive itself doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just there to prime. Yeah, it's just there to prime. Shit. It's just there to prime. So what do we add here? What do we add here, boys? What do we add here? Because this won't do much. You're going to proc from the Allfire, Ticklish, Electricity, Toxin, and Heat procs. Maybe a big boy damage increase, but you're never going to proc Electricity. Like, I was thinking adding this thing. If I can find it. This thing. Like, it gives you a large amount of DPS. It also gives Glaives more damage, but not the greatest damage. We can try it out. Oh, wow. 120% stash chance is also nice. I will look into Vendetta, but I don't believe Vendetta is the way to go. Why did I click that, you idiot? 4 to... Okay, let's see elemental procs. Oh. Oh. Oh no, he only procced one electricity. Oh shit, he procced the puncher. There's another electricity. There's a viral. Oh shit. Where's the glaives? There we go. Glaives are procking. Yeah, okay. Glaives are procking stuff. They're doing something. They procced everything you want. It's funny. Or strife. Maybe more multi-shot. I don't believe this is worth it. This does give it a lot of damage. You can see you lose a lot of damage. Let's go back. I hate this shit. There we go. Put this shit aside. I think the way this weapon is designed, it's designed as a bane. Yes, I'm not joking. Because the base pew pew has a horrible stash chance, and you focus on status proccing from here, and you don't really need another element. You just need viral just to be there to help you out with DPS. Excuse me. You know, I think this is... Oh! Boys, I'm an idiot. Do you know what this weapon is good with? Frostbite and Blight. Because you generate cold procs and toxin procs from the Allfire. And you get critical damage as well. On cooking something. I still believe this is good. This, I think still... yeah, I think this is still good. You're going to proc magnetic as well. I'm cooking something. Or override. Boom. Override. Boom. Shivering Contagion with Cold Arcane. That also can work. That also can work. I can call this Blight Frostbite setup, and I wonder how consistent this is. Where is that mod? Oh, Shivering Contagion is not a shotgun mod. I think Shivering Contagion is a rifle mod, right? Or a secondary? I think it's a secondary. Yeah, it's a secondary. Secondary, so it's... I think Vendetta sucks here. Yeah, Vendetta sucks here. It's going to be Frostbite Blight setups. Or you can also do Bulwark. No, that's a mod? Oh, you mean this thing? On cold stats, the effect has 100% chance to spread it in stats fight enemies in 6 meter radius. But do you need this? You're going to spread it, that's for sure. Because this thing is going to bounce around, flies everywhere. Problem is I have no room for it. Let me just do this. I still have no room. How should we do this? Let's try this out first. Let's try it out real quick. So how well are you going to generate me stacks? Really well. You don't need Shivering Contagion. You don't need it. You can also easily refresh this. Yeah, you don't need it. This thing generates so fast, frick. You don't fucking need it. This thing caps it so freaking fast. Yeah, Blight, Frostbite, Bulwark, Merciless. That's what I see here. So Merciless is the generic setup that everybody can use, even the new players. Bulwark, Frostbite, and this is going to be... No, Frostbite, Blight, Bulwark. Wait, what? Are you cooking? He's cooking. Infested Clip. You can run Infested Clip. Oh, you were talking about that. But the stash chance is going to drop to 90%. I kind of want it to be above 100. So there's another 20% chance to proc another element while it bounces. you know? But yes, you can indeed use infected clip for overall more. What the hell am I typing? For overall more. Wait, what? It's called contagion spread. Yeah, you can do this. More overall total damage. You get a little bit, but you lose stash chance on the Alfire. We need to think about this. We need to think about it. Right now. Fuck, man. I have to format this thing. For now, it's going to be this. I have to format this. I'm not going to format it on stream. We're going to just look into these weapons for now. So this is going to be Bulwark. Let's name these builds now. So we're going to name this thing Viral, Magnetic, or just do this. Merciless, Frostbite, Blight, Bulwark. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at it. If someone doesn't have Frostbite, he can use Blight. But which one is better? That's the number one question. Which one has more DPS? Let's check, shall we? Let's check. Which one has more DPS? Where's my internet? There we go. Shall we check this out? Should be the same now. One has higher multi-shot, the other one has higher cruel damage. So if we add Frostbite, let's say the final mod is, I don't know what the hell the final mod is, to be honest with you. We can add like more raw damage, like add this thing, doesn't really matter. Didn't bother looking at the values. So it says here, average damage 4.8, 5.8, and 7.2. Let's do one more time. 4.9, 4.8, 5.8. Okay, 6.8. Okay. Now let's do Blight. Okay. It looks like DPS is extremely minor. 5, 6, 7. Oh, Blight is better. Wait, will it still be called because bonus benefit for crit? Yes, but your Alfire generates both toxin and cold. You know? It generates both toxin and cold. And this gives you just raw, massive raw damage. Look how much damage you lose. So let's just spawn level 9999. Oops. And just go full all-out DPS check here. Holy shit, it's slow. Why is it this slow? I don't know why is it so slow. Still using the site? I'm checking some stuff. 5. No, I think it's Blight. Blight is still better. 5, 7. 5, 5, 9, 7. I think they're so close to each other. Maybe it doesn't really matter. I will mention both, you know, who gives a shit. They're definitely like slightly different from each other. DPS. So if you have primary Blight, use primary Blight. If you have primary Frostbite, use that. Doesn't really matter. Both of them you can easily stack to max in seconds. So when you alt fire, look how fast it stacks. Look at this. It's immediately capped. Immediately caps it. And he procs cold as well. All fire does no damage. Allfire has no damage. You do build around it, but you don't build for damage of the Allfire, because the Allfire's damage, as you can see here, is... It is something for a shotgun. And then you look at this, it's much higher. This is priming, this is like pew-pewing, you know, all that shit. So Frostbite, Blight, Bulwark, of course, and Merciless. They all have the exact same builds. I have to format this thing. I have to add a D polarity here and then a dash polarity. Or maybe... Can I grab this thing, put it here? How much is that going to give me? But I need this for... I need this for this. Yeah, you need that for that. Yeah. So I need a D polarity and then I need a dash polarity. And you're going to proc electricity, viral blast, toxin slash, not toxin. Yeah, toxin, cold, electricity. So 2 layers of electricity plus cold and heat. Alright, I have to format this thing. One more weapon before I despawn, boys. One more weapon. What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. 50% chance for a blast proc. This is a old Acuity setup. Do not laugh. This is an old Acuity setup. Old Raynalon definitely knew what the fuck he was doing. He definitely knew. The build looks fine. The build absolutely looks fine. Let's see how it works. So this is the blast. Oh. I mean, people that love crowd controlling enemies and shooting them with bows is going to love this build. You can see the blast ticks are doing stuff. Maybe I should make the blast ticks stronger, like slightly stronger. Just slightly, just a tiny bit, you know. Just a tiny bit. Maybe we can remove... we need to keep these two. We need to keep the critical damage. We keep this for critical damage as a chance for higher blast procs. We have to use Acuity. We have to use Serration because we have the multiplicative here. We need another crit tier. So maybe Shred needs to go for Elementalist. We don't need the punch through because, I mean, punch through helps. Punch through does indeed help. It does help. But making blast stick stronger is kind of nice. Yeah, the ticks are much stronger now. But it's not really that good, right? It's not good. It just isn't. It looks very memey. Very poopy. These weaker units. There you go. Oh my god, what the fuck is this weapon? So we have... We need to have Serration. We need to have Gilnazap. Direct damage plus yeah, this is all fine. That's it. Yeah, there's no point to looking at it. Everything looks fine. Yeah, all this looks fine. We'll just put this here, put this there, swap between these two. Toxin and Giones up. Yeah, well, everything looks fine. So, some people love it, left. Think about it. There is a 5% chance that you might encounter a freaking Cernos Prime user. Cernos Prime, whatever it's called. And he's loving it. He's like sniffing this thing. He fucking can't wait to wake up the next day and use this thing. Look at this. Look at this. He loves this thing. He also mains Yareli. Picks Yareli, goes into a mission. Look at it, Luffy boy. Look at it. And Proboscis, yeah, he loves every single Cernos family weapon. Why viral? Stronger bursts. Because blastics won't really do much on a multi-shot setup on a bow compared to Acuity. Corrosion is kind of worthless there as well. Any ticks are kind of redundant. You can do like electricity, but you need to use multi-layer buffing. Plus, prime cryo rounds exists. If something survives the first shot, you have a soul stash chance. This thing does shoot a lot of projectiles. Yeah, 5.4, even more once you get some stacks with this. So enemies will definitely be inflicted with a viral status. So the next shot, gas. It's just going to be worse damage. And I can't do gas. No, this build is fucked, so why not remove it? Gas won't do much. The way gas works, you need to stack it. And if you want to do that, you do a Acuity setup with gas. People love gas, but a lot of people misunderstood gas. You need to stack gas for gas to do damage. But if you want to stack gas to do damage, use blast. Please. Yeah, gas just doesn't do anything. You also have to wait for enemies to walk into gas procs. Just do a Acuity blast. Just worse damage at bursting. I don't mind gas. I miss the old gas. The old gas was hella fun. But they decided to cut it from the game. Old gas, you used to infinitely scale it, like infinitely stack it. It was very good. But nope, we don't want that shit. There we go. Let's see here. I'll maybe revive the blast setup on this. Maybe someone likes it. But yeah, for now it's going to be this. No hunter munition. Alright, one more weapon and no more. One more, no more. I think this thing is up to date. It's a Vendetta setup. Uh-oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, you need to scale gas a lot. Some people love gas. They love gas. I used to love gas. Gas, gas, gas. And the dash stays. I think this is better. I think every build now uses this, man. I swear to God. Fucking hell. Crit. Every build is the same build on the shotguns. Do I use this? I don't know. I think fire rate is better. There we go. Everything fits. Nice. With a decent stash chance as well. Meg loves gas. All fire. Boom! Primed. This is good. Let's see the all fire. Boop. It doesn't kill the tankier enemies. It only kills the weaker enemies, which is fine. But if you add buffs, you might be able to nuke to burst down a crowd of enemies. But this is fine. I think I like this. The fire rate is also fast. Kinda satisfying. For now, this is I'm finished with this. I'm happy with this. I think this all works. Next. One more. One more. The IQ, I think this is up to date. I did everything on this thing. The bleed setup, the blast setup. The only thing I didn't make is the generic viral setup. Might as well just do that. I will copy this setup over here. For example, this is the blast. This is the best blast bow. This thing here. This is the best one. Of all blast bows, this is the best one. It's the best one. Look at it. Look at it. This is the best blast bow. Not a single blast bow comes close. Even Paris Prime. Isn't this beautiful? Be honest with me. Isn't this beautiful? It's satisfying, it's beautiful. It has punch through. When blast doesn't happen, that's a miracle. It's so beautiful. This is like perfection. Perfection created by yours truly. It's so nice. Maybe I can change this for bladed rounds. Like that. Oh man, 83% chance. Or maybe I can do that. Oh, I don't have the polarity. Of course I don't. Maybe do this. Oh! Headshot multiplier? No way. Wait, I made it better. I made it better, boys. A bleed? Why doesn't it have it? Because we use internal bleeding glyph. And you wonder, what? Why? This weapon has a guaranteed chance to proc impact, which is better than hunter munition. I made a build video of this thing. I made a build video. Nothing here is going to survive, but if something survives, it does 3.8 million damage. What? Slash proc didn't happen. Lucky fuck. But yeah, this is the bleed IQ. The bleed IQ better at single target than the blast one, but much worse at clear. 3.8. 3.8. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can put two slash mods together. No, on the left, that's too much. That's too memey. Oh yeah, I'm using this. Fuck you. I'm using this. I'm sorry, boys. Close your eyes. There you go. There you go. You didn't see anything, alright? You didn't see anything. Wait a second. Oh, this is also a security setup? Yeah, it is. You didn't see any Bane mods. What Bane mod, Leffy boy? What Bane mod? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Bane what? I think this is better. Bigger crit tier. I think you will see like red crits now. More red crits. But it's slow as fuck, but that's why we need to use reinforced bond. Can these guys survive? Oh no. There we go. Ah. Yeah, these guys won't be able to survive. Let me use this. Worm, there it is. I wish I can spawn something deadlier. Let's see. Two, three, four. Leffy boy, be honest, this is good. One fucking head. One headshot. One headshot. That guy has like millions of health. Couple of millions, not a lot, but a couple of millions. Still good. Crit damage, crit damage. Crit chance, critical chance. It's fine, I guess. Look at this guy. He doesn't want to admit it. You son of a gun. The only thing I will do here is I'm going to make like a generic setup. For people that want to like, you know, normally pew pew. Toxin. Galvanize app, galvanize scope, galvanize chamber. What else should I use here? Vital sense. Bladed rounds. And target required. Oh. Bladed rounds. Bladed rounds. Bladed rounds. There we go. I need to have a level 7 bladed rounds. You. There we go. Oh wait, we need serration. Because we're using this. There we go. Generic build. You will use Dread instead of this shit. The IQ players are going to be pissed if they see what you just typed. 2. Damn, man. This thing chunks. This is multiplicative iteration. This is multiplicative iteration. That's why you need serration. It just gives you a lot more damage. No internal bleeding full man. It sucks. Ah, this is the primary crux one. Okay. Let's just delete everything and redo it. Internal bleeding was good, Fluffy boy. It was. I cannot say it wasn't. Alright, you know what? It's enough. I have to go. I have to go, boys. I have to release a build video. I have to go. I have to go. It's late. It's late. It's latte. Today I got my tenant Archiplasmor. Tomorrow I will maybe look into Czar. No, there's no time for Czar. Yeah, there's no time for Czar. I have to do the weekly. I have to do the weekly. We will look into these primes. Who knows? Maybe next year. Tomorrow is weekly. The next day I won't be streaming. Maybe I will not be streaming at New Year's. We will see. I don't believe I'm going to be streaming at New Year's. Twin Stuba. Twin Stuba? I do have a build. These guys? Yeah, I have two. Hidden. This is a flare setup. And this is the deadhead setup. This is electricity, viral. This is viral heat. And for this, I will recommend to use, if you care about it, steady hands. But yeah, that's it. Boys, thank you. Thank you yet again, everybody, for watching. Thank you. See you all tomorrow on the weekly reset day. GG's, everybody. GG's.